Whether it's the George Zimmerman trial where people weren't sure if he used the N-word on his phone calls to the police, whether it's Paula Deen and her recent issues in court as relates to Racism Matter organization, or whether it's this recent issue of NFL player Riley Cooper using the N-word at a Chesney concert, the fact of the matter is the N-word debate is going to continue to go on until we in the African American community make a decisive move to no longer use the word. Fact of the matter is we are the people who are publicizing this word across the globe. Every black person that I know who's under the age of 40 learned the N-word from another black person. I've been called an N-word over a million times in my life, but never by a white person. At least not yet, and hopefully not ever. The fact of the matter is, though, we can talk all day about record labels. They put out the records, they own the distribution. But we as black people, we're the ones who write the lyrics. We have to make the change and let people know that this is not acceptable. I see other groups. I've seen people in the gay community use the F word on each other. People in the Latino community use the S word on each other. People in the Jewish community use the K word on each other. But they don't publicize it and tell the world that it's okay. Fact of the matter is, we can't sit here and say it's okay for us to use it, but you can't use it, particularly when we use it in everyone else's presence. We already know that the majority of hip-hop music is bought by white people. So we already know the songs are being played in the car, the lyrics are being said in the car. We have to change this by letting people know that it's not acceptable. It's no longer cool to just keep saying, oh, well, I can use it in public in the presence of other white people or Asians, and it's all good. We do not have an argument as it relates to this issue. If we want other people to stop using it, we need to stop using it, at least publicly, because every group has their own language that they use amongst themselves. But we're taking this term, we're popularizing it across the globe, and then we're getting upset when somebody spews this type of language at a concert. Yes, many people may have learned this language from other places, maybe racist parents, racist relatives, but again, we put it in the mainstream on a regular basis with the lyrics that we write. If we want other people, if we care sincerely about other people not using this terminology, then we have to make sure that we're not using this terminology as well. If we say it, it's completely acceptable for other people to say it if we keep putting it out there in this public fashion. I believe it's unacceptable. I believe we can do better. I believe we should do better, and we need to do better. Until we make a real effort to change this, then all of this other talk is just going to be people speaking to make themselves feel good, but making no real action to change a real problem in our community that we're broadcasting across the globe.